Morning to you, everyone. It's a last-minute crunch to prepare before Tropical Storm Nicole arrives right at our doorstep.
That storm less than 24 hours away from the coast. Waking up this morning, you're probably already feeling some of the wind and quite a bit of rain falling across the area. Multiple warnings are in effect right now, including a storm surge warning. Mandatory evacuation orders take effect later this morning.
Ahead, we are talking one-on-one with Florida Power and Light. Their crews preparing for possible power outages. We're seeing some already and other damage the storm may cause.
Our job this morning to make sure you know everything you need before that weather rolls in. WPTV, we've got our team fanned out across the Treasure Coast. Also, the Palm Beaches monitoring the conditions where you live.
We begin our team coverage first with First Alert meteorologist Katia Hall tracking Nicole's path right now. Katia.
Good morning. Let's get right to it. Right now, Tropical Storm Nicole has winds of 70 miles per hour. It's moving west-southwest at 13 miles per hour. It's expected to strengthen into a Category 1 hurricane with winds up to 75 miles per hour throughout the day, moving over the Bahamas and then moving towards our viewing area overnight tonight through tomorrow morning, making landfall sometime tonight around 2 a.m. Landfall could be anywhere, maybe as far south as Boca or maybe as far north as the Sebastian area, everyone under that cone, and then starting to move towards the Big Bend area by tomorrow afternoon, pushing off to the north and east towards Virginia as we head into the weekend forecast. Here's a look at the spaghetti models. Again, a lot of them showing a path towards the Jupiter area, maybe even up towards Hobe Sound, but we do have a couple of outliers showing a path maybe as far north as Vero Beach, and couple taking it still up towards Daytona. The American model, here's a look at that, showing a path over the Jupiter Hobe Sound area overnight tonight around midnight. So it's tonight through tomorrow morning that we will feel the biggest impact from Nicole. In terms of tropical storm force winds, even though the center may make landfall maybe around the Jupiter area, look at this, the high chance of seeing tropical storm force winds over 40 miles per hour throughout the day today. We're already feeling those strong wind gusts across the area. Vero Beach just recorded wind gusts up to 45 miles per hour. We also have the threat of seeing hurricane force speed winds. It's on the lower side, but it is starting to tick up here up to 11% up in Fort Pierce. Nonetheless, we have a hurricane warning issued for coastal Palm Beach County into St. Lucie, Martin, and also Indian River counties. Tropical storm warnings issued for these areas shaded in blue, which includes Belle Glade up into Okeechobee County. And a storm surge warning in place for our coastal communities, upwards of 3 to 6 feet of storm surge for the Treasure Coast, 2 to 4 feet for the Palm Beaches. We're going to be dealing with those strong onshore winds, Steve, throughout the day as Nicole moves onshore overnight.
Yeah, we're certainly going to see those winds increase, especially as we head into the second half of the day. Right now, these are sustained winds. So right now we're seeing sustained winds at roughly anywhere from 10 to 20 miles an hour into the Palm Beaches, coming down out of the north at 20, 21 into Vero, 18 back over into Okeechobee. Wind gusts looking like this right now, wind gusts over 30 miles an hour, but we did see wind gusts earlier over 40 miles an hour. So whenever these rain squalls come on in, within those squalls themselves, that's when you can have the gustier winds, and that's what we saw earlier with gusts up to 40. But right now we're at 30 into Stewart, 31 into the Palm Beaches, and 30 in Vero. So it is definitely on the blustery side outside. And we do have these showers rolling on through, and they're moving very, very fast. In fact, they're coming ashore and then racing inland at about 40 miles an hour. So they are cooking quite quickly, and they're producing some very heavy downpours and lots of ponding on the roads this morning. So you can see we do have some scattered showers moving across Palm Beach County, both along the Turnpike and 95. Again, moving very quickly off to the south at about 40 miles an hour, with a couple of coming in right now into Martin County, St. Lucie County, and Indian River County too. We're not seeing any lightning strikes though, just some heavy downpours racing in ahead of Nicole. There's Nicole right there just to the east of Marsh Harbor. Currently, we'll say roughly 250 miles to the west of us. As Nicole gets closer, one of the big concerns will be the coastal flooding and the coastal erosion. It's simply going to pick up all of that water and then push it towards the coast, especially north of the center of the storm. That's where you do have the highest, the wind gusts, the best chance of tornadoes, and also the largest storm surge. So that's north of the center of the eye. So as we head into the next couple of hours, the seas will build anywhere from 20 to 25 feet. We do have that storm surge warning anywhere from 2 to 5 feet, maybe 6 feet along the Treasure Coast. We also have the full moon in place. We had that just 1 or 2 nights ago, and as a result, the high tides will be running above average. So that will also not be beneficial for us because the water is running above average, and all of that water is simply going to move ashore. So we're going to be dealing with some significant coastal beach erosion and also some flooding as well with this storm system.